Alright. Birds of Fire. Tarnum must defeat the fire elementals who enslaved the Phoenixes by capturing their town. All heroes will be limited to level 35, but Tarnum and his 3 best heroes will transfer to the next scenario with their spells, skills, and experience. And this is the second to last one. It's also a small map, beautiful. 12 enchanters, let's begin.
Tarnum always had an obsessive hatred for slavers. So when he learned the Fire Lord had enslaved the beautiful Phoenix, he nearly dropped everything. Even when he knew the Elemental Lords would soon attack our world, he returned to the Plane of Fire to rescue them.
3 magic elementals, yeah man. It's lit. Finally, we've returned to the Elemental Plane of Fire to free the Phoenixes. To ensure that the Phoenixes remain free, I must not only capture the pyres where they are born, but also defeat the fire elementals who have enslaved them. The men I left behind to guard this realm tried to attack the slavers, but were easily defeated. Apparently, the enemy has the ability to quickly recruit numerous fire elementals. The longer I wait, of course, the larger my enemy's army will become. Sounds good to me. Alright. Can't build a pyre? Well, what's the point? We can get magic elementals. There we go. Psychic elementals. It's lit. Earth element. Oh, I see. We have one of everything except the fire ones, because one other enchanter? Come on, man. Alright, and there are the 3 little quote-unquote helpers who can just go chill up next to the town, because they're here for looks more than anything. Who did I miss? Okay. Alright, turn them. Let's roll. Hey, look, there they are. Poison. Dun, dun. I know what NWC Trinity does, Diablo. It gives me 5 AAs in every empty stack. I have played Heroes 3 before. I'm quite an expert at that. Thank you. The Psychic Elementals are an excellent addition to my forces, and the stronger Magic Elementals with their immunity to magic will be a great asset against the Elemental Lords. One of the Magic Elementals has even volunteered to take over Hemross's position as Mage Instructor. With a creature of pure magic training them, I am sure to have the most powerful mages ever. And I will continue to roll with only the Enchanters. And there's nothing else there. Nice. Gotta stay true to my enchanters. Dun 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 dun. Well, that saved me from having to cast slow. Looks like 2 enchanters snuck off. Oh, the Control W for super extra wow. I think you need to do that, Diablo. Reminding me of a man named Rito Sucks. Don't go full Rito. Yep, it's a 9. We actually got more. I wish we had one more enchanter. I could have said we rolled with 20 good enchanters in this one. I mean, I could go and build up more army, but what's the point? Like, come on. I think we see how this is gonna go. dun. I doubt I'll get lucky for the... Oh my, they actually did it. Look at that. I really didn't think they would. See ya. Interesting. Alright. And you're done. Although Barcelor remains with the army now, he has sent a few capable mages out to determine the defenses of our enemy. We've learned that the only way to reach our enemy is through the monolith to the northeast of our conflux. Oh. The Phoenix Spires are somewhere beyond that monolith, but we'll have to destroy the slavers if we're going to earn the complete trust of the Phoenixes, Barcelor said. Now that the meeting was over, I reached out and took the small man's hand. I just wanted to thank you for your support against Hemross, I said. I still held Hemross prisoner in a caged wagon that followed behind my troops. Remus suggested I leave the traitor behind, but I wanted him close so I could keep an eye on him. Plus, Barcelor wants to bring Hemross back before the justice of King Magnus. Perhaps Barcelor thought Magnus would be more lenient. We both acted poorly, Barcelor explained. I'm thankful that you trusted me to search the elemental planes for it. Few have trusted my abilities before. Being related to the king may have its perks, but no one ever believes you earned your position with your own skills. Yes, well, I really just wanted to get you out of my hair, I said. Barcelor smiled at my honesty and said, Thanks for your confidence, Lord Tarnish. Haha. I laughed. Now that's how the game of insults is played. See you later, Borsmoller. I called as the wizard left my tent. I could hear the man's hearty laughter as he walked away. Still a better love story than Twilight. I'd rather play this Diablo. Horde of Energy Elementals. Well, I was told that that was the only way to reach them, so I'll go the other way. Let's just pick this up now. There's really no reason not to. Dun, 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 dun. Well, they're definitely not supposed to join us. Oh, here we go. I mean, I guess they all figured, hey, if we're gonna lose, we might as well join the winning side. Capital boys. Could have been one turn earlier, but I skipped the turn. Forgot to build. Everyone's friendly in the elemental plane, apparently. They're really understanding of our quest here. Uh-oh. One of Barcelar's spies has managed to slip into enemy territory with some psychic elementals. Currently, the psychic elementals are harassing the Fire Lord's forces while the spy searched the area. My man has discovered something interesting, Barcelar says. What? A secret entrance to their conflicts, I say? No, but while in the south of their region, he was able to learn how to summon fire and earth elementals. He claims the one who taught him are in hiding, so search every inch of the south if you want to find them. I suggest you do so. We'll need that kind of power against the elemental lords. I have that kind of power. Like, I guess most people, I actually built these mage guilds. Hey, Cybershard, welcome to the stream. Too much flame. Ah, man, it's pretty lit. Dun 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 dun. Level 33. You realize too late that you have fallen into a trap when the fire spread out before you suddenly takes the form as lots of phoenixes burst from the ground. At first, you just stare at these beautiful creatures as they soar above you, a living, brilliant inferno. Then they attack. Ooh. Come on, Tarnum's defense. Come on, Tarnum's defense. Come on, Tarnum's defense. Alright, he's strong enough. Thankfully. East. Teleport. No. Don't you just love event ambushes? I do, actually. And force field. Oh, next turn. So, today we learned what phoenixes look like while defending. Not the first aid tent, and Amy the ammo cart. Had to be done. Thank you, Morale. See, that does 3,900 damage. I only need 1,000. My lightning bolt do enough yet? Yes. Nicely combo them together. And we win. And it's up higher. Alright. From high above, a group of sprites fly down and reach you. We heard you were going to free the Phoenix and wish to help you. It was the worst thing for us to be enslaved, and even though the Phoenix is not like us, we cannot stand for their enslavement. Please accept us as part of your troops. This is wonderful. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, I should have kept them to be meat shields for these firebirds, but... No, I just do this. Sprites only wanted to help. Well, they would have gotten in the way. Denied. Yep. Get out of my army. Dismissed. Exactly. Not worth my time. They just want to help. Well, they can go help somewhere else. I'm having some fun actually only using enchanters. Makes me actually have to try somewhat. Plus, I mean, I don't want to go carrying a lot of army around when the whole purpose of this campaign is to be a master of the elements and a magic user. This is giving me an excuse to use that magic. And we have arrived. That is a nice little shape right there. Oh god, they came out. 8 firebirds, alright. 82 energy elementals. Protection from Earth, they know, they know! Oh god, 10 enchanters? Misclick. Should have gone right there. I don't know if I'm faster than that. I hope so. Okay. This will ensure survival. You're in my way. Although I'm on the wrong side. I have to be down there anyway. So it did lead to the enemy conflicts. Yes. I don't trust this game at all. For what I'd like to think is good reason. Bye-bye. Nice job, Fear. Just wasted your whole army. Warily you approach the conflux. This has been too easy and the Lord of Fire is not likely to allow you to waltz through his territory unnoticed. The flames of the fiery fields begin to dance higher and higher and suddenly you realize you have been ambushed. Welcome back, Skeleton King. Forsan, which I believe is the final goal, yes. Ah, okay, so that's the next big battle. Yep. Alright. Actually, Skeleton King, this is the second to last scenario. It's a trap! Yes. Nice. They hasted themselves. Gives me... No, it does not give me speed advantage. Yeah, no. We've actually been going through these very quickly. For my standards. You know what? I'm gonna leave that ballista alive. Because if you're gonna keep blinding me, I'm gonna need to do this. That ballista is literally the real MVP. As soon as he runs out of mana, should be on the next one. Alright. Thank you, Ballista. You've been lovely. Benny the Ballista's still on our side, yes. No escape. There it is. 5100 experience. Blind unblind, yeah man. I burst from my tent as a commotion broke out on the edge of camp. I ran quickly toward the noise, preparing a spell as I go. When I arrived, I found Remus half-dressed, trying to hold a water elemental back from a fire elemental. "What's going on here?" I yelled. Everyone fell silent. After countless years as a military leader, I've learned to cast my voice in such a way as to command attention. "Remus, what is this?" I said. The wizard waved his hand at a group of fire elementals and said, "They're trying to defect from the Fire Lord's army, but the water elementals don't trust them." "How can we? They're fire. They serve the sinking Fire Lord. They're assassins," said a water elemental. I stared at the fire elementals, but it was impossible to determine anything from their fiery expressions. They have been part of the enemy, but it would be foolish to accept them into my own forces without being suspicious. Before I could make my decision, Barcelor approached hurriedly. "I'm sorry, Lord Tarnum," Barcelor said, "but in my early report I was going to give you some good news. Apparently some of the fire elementals are leaving the Fire Lord's army because he's been gone for quite a while." "Yes," shouted one of the Fire Lords. "He's a cruel one, he is." I had an easier solution, and immediately summoned the leader of the Psychic Elementals. "Tell me if these Fire Elementals truly want to join my forces, or do they have something else in mind?" I asked the Psychic Elemental.
"They are afraid their master will lose, so they hope to join you, who they call Master of all Elements."
Well, they were cowards, not deserters. Still, I could use every soldier I could get. "You receive word from your conflicts that the Fire Elementals have already arrived. Apparently they can travel nearly anywhere on their own plane in the blink of an eye. Too bad your entire army can't do that. And 30 additional Earth Elementals are able to be recruited now. Not Fire Elementals. Alright. To each their own, 3D, to each their own. Yes, Skeleton King, there were a few me clicks. I won't deny it. Quite a few me clicks. You know, mysticism's paying off right now. Does worry me though, I don't have enough mana to take another fight. Ah, that's where they were upgrading them off. Today I ordered Barcelor and Remus to prepare a portal back to our world. The time for our return nears if the reports from the other elemental planes are any indication. The troops I have left behind on the planes of air, water, and earth claim that these realms have nearly been abandoned recently. I think the only reason the plane of fire hasn't seen a drastic reduction of elementals is the Fire Lord is trying to keep the Phoenixes for his own forces. But the elemental lords are going to start their war soon, and I need to be there before too many lives are lost. Remus will begin construction with the help of Pontifex the Golem Master. Meanwhile, Barcelor will attempt to locate the Elemental Lords so we can enter our world close to their positions. A good idea. I'd hate to return to my world only to find that I have to march halfway around it just to do battle. Around in it just to do battle, I think. That's supposed to read. They have Firebirds of Corsan, which tells me I need to go back to my town. So that I can just rest up for a turn. See what arties we can get. Tarnum remembered Pontifex's name, yes. Darth Psychic Elemental. Oh, look at that. I got these two again. Bling, bling, bling. I like how we have no gold. Alright. I figured that would happen. But honestly, it's fine by me. I can just take all of that back. I'll need to take up time for story anyway. And run away, little chicken. I'm going to clip your wings. First thing this morning, I gathered a bowl of porridge and approached the cage where I kept Hemross. I handed the former mage instructor his breakfast. "How have the elementals been treating you?" I asked. One of each type stood at the four corners of the cage, and unknown to anyone a single psychic elemental remained nearby, constantly monitoring Hemross's thoughts. "They ignore me mostly," Hemross said. "The fire taunts me sometimes, but then you've probably put it up to that." I hadn't, but part of me chuckled at the thought of a fire elemental lighting small fires beneath the cage as Hemross tried to sleep. "No, I'll tell it to stop." "I know you're a barbarian," Hemross said. "Yes, but does that really matter? Was it worth this?" I said, shaking the cage. "Barbarians despise wizards. Why would one try to help us?" "As punishment, Hemross," I said. Hemross wasn't really wasn't a bad person, just confused, as I had been. The ancestors gave me a second chance, perhaps I could give Hemross one as well. I'm going to suggest to Magnus that you be given a promotion. When this is all over, I'll use whatever power I have to have you named Peace Ambassador to the Barbarian Lands. I said. At first, Hemross would consider such a promotion a punishment as well, but I could only hope that someday he would learn the same lessons I have learned here. Well, I mean, I'll give this one its worth. This chapter is worth for character development. I enjoyed the first two more. It's been fun towards the end. Tarnum with expert navigation. They made me take it. I had no choice. I can navigate the Sea of Fire. See, I figured it wouldn't be useful, but they forced me into it, okay? Nice stats. Nowhere near Sir Tarnum the Knight, but pretty nice. Hey, Tech Pro 100, welcome to the stream. Alright, and let's do our usual save and skip ahead for story. I wouldn't be surprised if we've already seen the last one, but... Barcelor has located the Elemental Lords, and what's worse, he has determined that they've joined forces to destroy the world quicker. Meanwhile, the portal to Owl World is nearing completion. If I can't free the Phoenixes soon, before the portal is finished, I may have to return home first. Not timed, right? Or at least it doesn't say so. It's clear that those two trees of knowledge were only there in case we were already level 33. Since I didn't bother to get to the max level before, I'm going to be behind the 8 ball as far as max level goes by 2 levels. Alright, so we've clearly done all the story, and let's finish this one. Inane first. Obviously, I can't speak non-English. And now for Forsan, which actually has a lot less there than I thought. Hey, Vanwo. Well, I'm spamming turns so I can actually read the story, in case I missed any. That's hilarious. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I have no chance. He's gonna keep blinding. It's gonna be a blind loop. No! I can't even see his stats. No! I swear, if I really get blind looped to death, I am going to be so pissed. Terrain is sore on the eyes. This is actually Shadow of Death terrain. Alright, he's out of mana. We're saved. Brynden ran out of mana. That is hilarious that it got so first, though. That it got so close, I should say. AI outsmarted you. Nope. Not today, Zergs. Okay, so we are fastest. Let's get the fuck out of there. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, Google Translate's never exact with its translations. My turn. How's the catapult holding up? Did pretty well. And now for the fun part. Earthquake! They took the first aid tent and Amy the ammo cart. Do they have to take Kathy the catapult too? Not on my watch. They don't even get a castle when I'm through with this place. Didn't even kill one. Oh, come on. And the town is destroyed. Ha ha ha. That was just for BM. And now we win. No losses. Red has been vanquished and victory is ours. One more.